name is Gordon. I'm a second year computer engineering technology student here at Rochester Institute of Technology, and I'm the current recruitment head of Engineering House. And today I'm going to take you guys on a quick virtual tour of Engineering House. So, our tour is going to start first going down a hallway that is noted as still hallway.
No one's playing.
No.
So, the first lounge we're going to go into is our pool lounge. Now, our pool lounge is exactly what it sounds like. It's a lounge in which we play pool in, as noted by the giant pool table in the middle of the lounge. We also have two stadium-grade speakers, which give really, really good sound quality. Like, people can hear it all the way in the quad, all the way to Greek life. People love when we play music. It's really loud, really nice. We also have mixers, equalizers, so you know, if you know how to utilize that, you can definitely get the most out of the music that you're playing with these high speakers. We also have our blacklist, which is basically kind of like a king of the hill kind of deal with who's the best at pool. So, you know, you want to get on the blacklist. You challenge someone who's on the bottom spot. Then you just basically work your way up to be the top. But you can just come in here, play a pickup game of pool. That's what most people do. If they have time off, they'll be in here, play a couple games of pool, listen to some music. Great lounge, just come in, hang out. We also have off-floor blacklist, alumni blacklist, non-block blacklists. We have everything. So there's always something to do here in the pool lounge. So if you continue down the hallway, down the south side, we're going to head back into the elevator lobby. And
We feel like dying.
the
My
next lounge
roommate got a point.
and or area that we're going to head into is our pool. So as you can see by the Christmas tree in the corner and by the wreath on the foosball table, it's Christmas time, so we like to get festive here on eHouse. Now, one of the first things you'll probably notice when you walk into the kitchen is the mural on the wall. Now, that mural is part of a freshman project, as well as that couch right there. So what a freshman project is the incoming freshman class of Engineering House has to basically work on a design project that will somehow benefit Engineering House in the long run. So one class had to work on a mural, another class had to work on a bench. But the special thing about that bench is not only is it comfortable, it also has a speaker built into it. So you can plug your phone in while you're in the kitchen, listen to some music. So in our kitchen area over here, we actually have two microwaves, toaster, sink, dishes, forks, spoons, knives, everything like that. We also have a hot plate, all RA, all housing approved. We're allowed to have all this equipment here. No one's angry with any of us having it, so we can pretty much utilize it as much as we want. We also have our foosball table. Usually, since here at NRH, we were one of the only floors that didn't get their kitchens taken away with the whole renovations that happened in 2015. We sometimes have a lot of people come up the floor and use our stuff, but that's fine. We're welcome. We're welcoming people. That's why we have all floors. Okay, so the next lounge we're going to go into is the study lounge.
You know what I thought about doing today? Going for a run.
So,
Open the door.
here in our study lounge,
but
we have all writable surfaces. We have whiteboard, table, and our wall. So, it's really convenient if you just want to take down some quick notes, maybe write a couple of formulas out. Don't have to go out, get paper, waste paper. You don't have to do any of that. You can just conveniently write on any of these writable surfaces that we have in the lounge. All dry erase. Wonderful. So, we also have our studying cabinet, or filing cabinet, which has a bunch of old tests, old quizzes, notes, everything like that. All teacher approved, all faculty approved. So if you ever needed to know what a teacher's going to do on a test, or maybe you need some extra help, just come in here, pull out a note test, take it for a bit, read over it, take whatever notes you need to have, put it back. Really convenient, really helpful. Also have an on-floor printer so that you don't have to go all the way over to NRH, print lab, or all the way across campus. to go and get something printed, you can just print it right here, wireless printer, queue it up from your room, come and grab it. Really convenient, especially during like finals week, test week, stuff like that. You don't have to be rushing downstairs or all the way across campus just to get something printed out. We also have our tutoring board in here, and on our tutoring board, you can look up a certain subject you may be having trouble in, and look who's under that subject, and that person has to have had a B+ or higher in the class in order to put their name down on this tutoring board. So if you need help in a particular subject, you look for one of these people on the list, and they'll be more than glad to help you, and if they can't help you with something, they'll be more than glad to point you in the right direction. So, the last place you're gonna head is in our vacs. Also, we are currently on the north side, as south side was our pool lounges, this is north side. We divided up by saying north and south, it's just easier that way. This is our vacs, which serves as both a movie room and a workshop. So in our movie room, we currently have a movie playing right now, also have lots of couches, which was one of the freshman projects that I mentioned earlier from a previous class. So in our workshop area, we have a lot of high-grade tools, many of which are kept within our plasma lab, which you need e-board access to. Off floors and on floors have access to them, as long as e-board knows that they're inside the plasma lab using some of our expensive tools. Our workshop area can be used for personal projects, school projects, group projects, any kind of projects you may need. As long as we have the material or you can provide the material, you're more than free to use our workshop area as long as you're a member. And as you can see, we're also working on a couple of Imagine RIT projects here right now. This is the outline for a Rube Goldberg machine, and also have a Rubens tube that's being worked on right now. So there's a lot going on right now. And as you can see, we don't have to go all the way across campus. We didn't have to go to Home Depot to buy expensive tools. We have everything right here. You just scavenge some wood that you can find around and make it work. So, with that being said, we can now head back to the elevator lobby, in which the tour will conclude, and that's it. I hope you choose Engineering House. Goodbye.